Okay, so in this video, I kind of just wanted to talk about how Shadow High characters are like grayscale and like, not normal skin colors, skin tones. I mean, some of them, or a couple of them, are normal-ish, but for the most part, they are like weird colors or gray or whatever. And like, obviously in real life, you know, gray isn't exactly a normal skin color, so, you know, kind of weird. And then a couple of the characters are like purple or pink or like green or blue or whatever. So, like Shadow High's band, Neon Shadow, like you got one character who's blue or like bluish, and then another character's greenish, and the other character's like kind of pinkish, and they're like whitish green, whitish pink, whitish blue, so they're like just a little bit bluish, a little bit greenish, whatever. So like their colors are different there. Um, but series one specifically, you got your one characters who are kind of normal-ish. So like Natasha and I sometimes forget names. Like Natasha is just like, she's kind of just whitish, and in real life there are some people who are like, really pale, and so like she's kind of a normal-ish skin tone. But then, you got other characters who are, not normal colors. But yeah, so like Natasha's kind of white-ish, and so that's somewhat normal-ish. Like there are people in real life who are, you know, white-ish, like super pale and whatever, almost like ghostly pale. Like, that's kind of normal. Um, and then like Chanel, she's super dark. And, there are some people who are super dark like that. Also, Rex, who's from Series 2, he's also super dark. And, you know, there are people like that in real life, so that's kind of like, makes sense. Heather Grayson is also the other one who is like super pale, and, some people actually are super pale like that. So, for Natasha and Heather and Chanel, like, they're all somewhat normal-ish skin tones kind of thing. Like there are people who are super dark or super light, but then there's like Nicole and Ash and Luna who are, gray, and it's kind of just like, what? That doesn't make any sense. There aren't people who are that color in real life, so it's a little weird. Um, and then series 2. So Rex, again, like I already mentioned him with Chanel because they both are super dark, and there are people like that in real life. And then Glitch, like in the show, she's more gray, but then her doll is more whitish. So like in the show Glitch, she's like, gray, but then in the like doll line, she's more whitish. So it's a little bit weird, I guess. So yeah, I don't really know for her, I guess. I guess she's kind of, you know, whatever. I don't know. I don't really know exactly whatever for her. So like, I guess in the show, she's not a normal skin tone, but then in the actual, like, whatever, then she is kind of somewhat more normal skin tone. I don't know, but yeah. And then the Storm Twins, they're also kind of like grayish white, I guess, or purpley white kind of thing. So like they're slightly more normal colored, but at the same time, not too much more normal. They're still like kind of a weird, different color. And then there is the other characters from series 2 and whatever. Monique is purple. She's like completely purple and whatever, so it's like, what the heck? And then Diamante, she's also purple, so it's a little weird. Like, what the heck is going on there? Zoe is literally like greenish, so she looks like an alien, and it's like, what the heck? And then, how do I say Carla? I think that's how you say her name, but she's like pinkish colored, and her skin is like a grayish, purpley pink kind of thing going on there. I don't really know what's going on there either, so it's kind of like weird for her. So I guess she's like super palish pink. I don't know, but yeah, I feel like Ainsley went from Rainbow High to Shadow High. That's what we got in season 3. Is that she's moving over to Shadow High, and so it's like, is she gonna turn gray? Is she gonna turn a different color, or is she just gonna be the normal kid, the one with the normalish, more normal skin tone, I guess. So yeah, it's kind of weird. And then from like Rainbow Vision, whatever, we got Rainbow Vision, the band again. I already kind of talked about that, where like they were like one's pink, one's green, and one's blue, so it's kind of weird. And then the costume ball, it's like, you know, Lola Wild, she's pink, and it's like, what the heck is going on there? And then the fairy girl is bluish. She looks a little bluish, but she's mostly just pale white, so I guess it's kind of whatever. And then Demi is, I guess, a more normalish color. She's just pale, so, you know, she's kind of more normalish, kind of going on there. But it's like, you know, people are making theories about why they are different. Like, they're more grayscale, and then also they have these other characters that are not normal skin tones, where they're like purple and pink and whatever. And like, you can look at the other students from the other schools, and they are all normal colors. Like, you can look at Pacific Coast High, Rainbow High, Self Select, and all that, and they, like, all of them are normal skin tones. And so it's kind of just weird how Shadow High is the only school that is like has different skin tones that are not quote unquote normal skin tones that we see in real life usually. I mean, like, I did say that there are a couple here and there that are somewhat normal, but, they mostly have it where it's just like grayscale and then like weird color kind of skin tones. So it's kind of just like, what the fuck's going on here? Why are they like this? So hopefully we get a explanation in the show, but all we have right now is theories. All we can do is go off of theories right now. So, you know, whatever. But yeah, so some of the theories there's one theory where they paint their skin, or they like dye it or whatever. It's like, I don't know, spray paint or something. I don't know, but they can like paint their skin, I guess. And then there's like other theories where they use like a magic potion and it's like a fantasy thing or whatever. And like, or maybe skin tones like this are just normal. Like, having gray skin is normal, or purple skin is normal, or whatever. And like, maybe like, in real life for us, those skin tones aren't normal, but maybe in the Rainbow High universe they are normal. And we just, there isn't really an explanation. It's just there. It just exists. It's normal. But for like fantasy stuff where there's like a potion or whatever, we don't really have much to support that, because like there isn't really much that's like pointing towards it being a fantasy world. Like, they don't have magic or anything. The only thing we would have would be like, I guess, Glitch teleporting through the room. But like, I don't know, like, is Glitch teleporting through the room a magic thing, or is it some weird effect that they do for the stage and whatever? I actually kind of wonder if like her teleporting is like, you know, she got the nickname Glitch because they were having problems with her and she kept teleporting between places, and maybe they just nicknamed her Glitch and just kept that in the show as a little like joke among the people animating the show or something like that. Who knows? But you know, I guess like that would be the only thing that would be close to being like magic or some fantasy thing. And yeah, I don't know. It's kind of just like, you know, I guess paint, potion, normal, whatever. I don't know. There's quite a few other theories, I think, too. If you have any theories yourself, you can put it in the description, or not the description. You guys can't put anything in the description. You guys can only comment what you think, what you suspect it is. Um, Another thing would just be like, along with the normal, whatever, it's, you know, gray and pink and purple and whatever, like those skin colors being normal in this universe, and it's, you know, maybe it's genetic, and that's why Sunny and Luna are, you know, they're both twins, and then one of them is gray and the other's a normal skin tone, and so it's like, you know, maybe one of their parents has the grayscale thing going on, and then the other parent is a normal skin tone, and then they both just got either or parents thing. So I don't know. Maybe that's what was going on for Sunny and Luna, and so maybe it is like just a genetic thing going on there. So yeah. Anyways, I think that's kind of, I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't really know. Like, I don't know if I can think of any other theories for that. So it's just like genetic, normal skin tones, fantasy, paint. Maybe it's lighting trick, but then like if it was a lighting trick, then other people would get messed up with it too, because you know they had it where other characters were around the other Shadow High characters and they didn't get any changes. So, you know, I don't think it's just a lighting trick or anything. So, you know, that wouldn't really make much sense either, because other characters would be affected by the lighting trick when they were in the same room as the Shadow High characters. Also, the Shadow High characters all have their different whatever, like, you know, Chanel, I mean, obviously, I guess not the best example because she's, you know, kind of a normal, whatever. But, like, I don't know. I guess use Uma for an example, and she's, you know, bluish colored. And then use Luna, for example. If they were standing right next to each other, then they would be affected by each other's lighting trick. And yeah, so I don't think that would really work there. So that wouldn't really make any sense. So I don't know. What do you guys think? You can comment below what you guys think is going on here. Do you think it's just a normal thing in the Rainbow High universe, or do you think they're painting their skin different? But then that would also be like, why are they painting their skin different? Why would they take all the time and effort to do that every day? That doesn't really make any sense. That seems like way too much to do, so, you know, I don't know. Maybe they'll explain it in the show at some point, but who knows. Anyways, I guess that'll be kind of it for this video. So, yeah, anyways, I guess by then.